The following program is a paid advertisement for the NuWave Brio digital air fryer, brought to you by NuWave, the makers of the NuWave Oven Pro and the NuWave Precision Induction Cooktop. We all love fried food. French fries, wings, onion rings, fried chicken. But who wants to deal with the mess and added calories? Deep fried food has been linked to high cholesterol, heartburn, acid reflux, kidney problems, and even cancer and Alzheimer's. Now you can have all the fried food you love without the added fats and oil. Introducing the revolutionary NuWave Brio digital air fryer. The NuWave Brio uses superheated cyclonic air to cook all your foods up to 50% faster, while cutting calories by up to 70%. It's faster cooking that's better for you. Now make crispy air-fried French fries in just 8 minutes, crunchy onion rings in 10 minutes, and juicy homemade air-fried chicken in only 25 minutes.
Healthy and fried don't usually land in the same sentence, but I'm making healthy fried food at home that my family loves.
But the Brio does so much more. Chicken, steak, fish, vegetables, even brownies and fondue, all in one appliance. And since the Brio is dishwasher safe, cleanup is easy. Stay tuned to see the NuWave Brio in action, making all your favorite foods and so much more. And get ready for your chance to get the all-new NuWave Brio with a very special introductory offer. Don't go anywhere.
We all love fried food. Crunchy, tasty, tender, juicy, but the guilt factor always seems to ruin it.
Actually, research tells us that deep fried foods increase our risk for high cholesterol, kidney problems, and even increase the chance of cancer and Alzheimer's. You know it's bad when a leading website dedicated to health calls fried food a nutritional nightmare.
But there's no doubt about it. We absolutely love our fried food.
Well, now the good news is that we can still have all the food we love and enjoy it when we reduce the calories by up to 70%. All thanks to this, the all-new NuWave Brio digital air fryer.
The NuWave Brio is the latest in cooking technology, making food fast, easy, and healthy.
Here's one of our most popular fried foods. They're French fries. We got these at the local burger joint. They're hot, they're crunchy, they're everything you'd expect.
Now here we have French fries made in the NuWave Brio.
Wow, those smell so good. And look at how golden brown they are.
But instead of being drowned in hot oil, these were cooked with no oil at all. Now when I say no oil, I mean absolutely no oil. Laura, these were fried with air.
Wow, these have an incredible 953 calories, while these, they have as little as 285 calories. That's up to 70% less calories.
Now you can imagine how much less fat that is.
Now you can have all your favorite fried foods without all the grease.
And here's some of my favorites, I'm telling you. Mozzarella sticks, onion rings, chicken nuggets, hash browns, fried shrimp.
And one of my favorites is a really good southern fried chicken, a family favorite, and the perfect way to show off the NuWave Brio.
Exactly. Fried chicken is so good, but it's such a headache.
And in the NuWave Brio, it's easy. I threw these in 25 minutes ago. With 1,300 watts of cooking power, the NuWave Brio uses superheated air, searing the outside and locking the juices in.
Now that was quick and easy.
You get that crispy outside and a tender and juicy inside, right, Mark?
Yep, just the way it's supposed to be. That's outstanding.
The NuWave Brio makes cooking easy. Foods like fried chicken are simple and fast.
You know what else is great about the NuWave Brio? How you can cook more than one thing at a time.
And that's a great way to plan for a party.
So now here, I've got deep fried green beans, chicken nuggets for the kids, jalapeno poppers for mom and dad.
It's a sampler basket.
NuWave Brio does this in about 10 to 12 minutes.
But the NuWave Brio does a lot more than appetizers and snacks. How about a chicken cordon bleu?
Oh, I like the sound of that.
The digital touchscreen makes it very easy. Set the temperature at 350 for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, here we go. And start, just like that. Some appliances have an analog dial, which means you're just kind of guessing.
But with the NuWave Brio, you can always see the exact time and temperature.
Now that digital screen is one of those premium options that can cost you up to 3 times as much. Why should precise cooking cost you more? That's not the NuWave way.
While that cooks, let's make a side to go with it.
I'm in. All
How
right.
about some roasted Brussels sprouts?
Healthy, nice.
So we want to cook these Brussels sprouts at about 320.
320.
And with the NuWave Brio, We can do just that. Mark, close the basket. Now you set the temperature, and the time is just 10 minutes.
Like that, hit start, and we're done. The NuWave Brio has incredible versatility. You can cook from a low and slow 100 degrees all the way up to a searing 390 degrees in 5-degree increments.
Temperature control is just another example of how the NuWave Brio is built to be your go-to kitchen tool for every meal, no matter what your preference is.
There is an amazing quality to the NuWave Brio that is healthy, but you still have that flavor, that great fryer taste without using the oil, without having the mess, and you don't have to do anything special.
One of the most important things you can do immediately to improve your health on a day-to-day basis is to cut down on the amount of saturated fat that you consume. One of the best ways to do that is to use the NuWave Brio. Living those healthy habits can make a difference not just for you in the short term, but for you in the long term, as well as for those around you.
So our chicken cordon bleu is done. Cordon bleu the way it's supposed to be, crunchy,
Yes.
ooey, gooey, cheesy, and absolutely, are you kidding me?
Look at that. It's
Look at
still
that.
bubbling inside of there.
Woo,
and
love
let's
it.
not forget our side either.
Right.
Caramelized Brussels sprouts. They smell incredible.
Boy, do they
and
ever.
they
Look
look
at
so
this.
crunchy and tasty too.
Perfect results are easy with the Brio thanks to NuWave's technology. Superheated air is circulated around the cooking chamber so foods are seared on the outside, locking in the juices, leaving the inside tender and juicy.
Here I have pork chops and carrots, all done in less than 15 minutes.
Oh, look at these. Those carrots look amazing. I did these on my grill pan. I'm going to set it right on my cutting board like that. Now, I got to say, Laura,
Okay.
the job this does on pork chops is out of this world. Look at this. Tender, juicy, perfect. Is that not incredible?
It
Wow.
sure is. And even delicate foods like scallops are easy with the NuWave Brio.
And you know, scallops are one of those foods that you got to be real careful with, boy. You want precise temperature control, no doubt.
Well, and thanks to that precise temperature control, even a brand new cook can get restaurant quality results like this in just 8 minutes. It's fast, it's healthy, and balanced meals that anyone can do, all in the NuWave Brio.
It's very fast, convenient, it's hassle-free.
With the Brio, you can make a complete meal for your family with no problems. You never have to turn on your stove.
By now, it's easy to see that the NuWave Brio is the one kitchen appliance you don't want to be without.
The Brio features a digital touchscreen with precise temperature control, a 3-quart capacity, and 1,300 watts of cooking power. So all your foods are done faster and taste better.
Now anyone, and I mean anyone, can make incredible, delicious meals with less work, less worry, and a lot less time.
This revolutionary 6-in-1 appliance can bake, broil, roast, grill, steam, and of course, air fry. So you have the freedom to eat what you want when you want it.
Call now and get your very own NuWave Brio today.
French fries, wings, onion rings, fried chicken. We love great tasting fried food, but who wants to deal with the mess and all the added fat and calories? Now you can have all the deep fried food you love without the oil. Introducing the revolutionary NuWave Brio digital air fryer. Now make crispy air-fried French fries in just 8 minutes, crunchy onion rings in 10 minutes, and juicy homemade air-fried chicken in only 25 minutes. All with no mess, no added oils, and up to 70% less fat and calories. But the Brio does a lot more. The optional preheat function makes grilling, searing, and broiling easy and fast, with perfect results each and every time. The energy-efficient yet powerful NuWave Brio uses 1,300 watts of power to create super cyclonic hot air, which circulates around the food. Air searing the outside, locking in the flavor and juices. The NuWave Brio cooks up to 50% faster while cutting unwanted fat and calories by up to 70%. So you can make virtually anything in one easy-to-use appliance right on your countertop. And when the Brio is done cooking, it shuts off automatically, so your food doesn't burn. Breakfast, lunch, after-school snacks, family dinner, even a poolside party are all part of why the NuWave Brio will quickly become your favorite cooking appliance. Why settle for inaccurate knobs and analog dials? Just guessing. The NuWave Brio is the only air fryer with precise temperature control. Simply use the digital touchscreen and cook from 100 degrees to 390 degrees in 5-degree increments. The Brio's 3-quart capacity can make meals for one or the whole family. And since it's dishwasher safe, cleanup is easy. Don't be fooled by imitators. The NuWave Brio digital air fryer is the undisputed leader. With features, technology, and value, no other air fryer comes close. So clear the clutter. The 6-in-1 NuWave Brio digital air fryer is the last cooking appliance you'll ever need.
Healthy and fried don't usually land in the same sentence, but I'm making healthy fried food at home that my family loves.
Welcome to beautiful, sunny Florida. We decided to take the NuWave Brio down to a local market so people can see what their favorite fried foods taste like, cooked with no fat, no oil, and no grease. Let's see what they think. The versatility of the NuWave Brio is out of this world. So whether you're doing a main course or a snack, it's going to take care of all of it. And boy, I got to tell you, when it comes to fried food, touch and go technology is where it's at. Watch what I mean. I'm going to set the temperature, I'm going to set the time, and I'm going to push start. That really is it. And minutes later, with no extra fat, calories, cholesterols, oils, anything like that, you have the perfect snack, the perfect bar food, the perfect plate for the game. Wow, that's amazing. It's great.
Wow.
There we go. Nice and crispy, exactly. Remember, we're only using air to fry.
Bring it back over
Bring it back over here. Okay, I understand.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, it's wing time. And I'm not talking about just a couple of wings. I'm talking about a mountain of wings. The capacity of the 3-quart Brio is huge. You're going to feed an army. So go ahead and give our basket a pull. And guys, look at this. In less time than it takes for the oil of a deep fryer to heat up, you have a mountain of gorgeous, delicious brown wings. Here we go, you guys. The bottom line is, you guys, you get your wings without all of the extra fat, calories, and cholesterol. Isn't that cool?
How evenly it's cooked.
It cooked everything tender, it was good, it was juicy. I can imagine my husband would be so excited.
I have a deep fryer. I make wings. It's a complete mess. You know what I mean? With this thing, the cleanup is just so easy.
It's healthy, it's quick and easy.
We will definitely have it in our kitchen. You can count on that.
All I have to say is you have to try it yourself because it's amazing. Words can't describe it. It's amazing.
When you air fry with the NuWave Brio, you get the same fried food taste you love, but with up to 70% less calories.
There's no debate. It's just better for you.
So here we have a deep fryer cooking up some onion rings.
And the NuWave Brio air fryer with the same thing, sans oil.
These should be just about done. So I'm going to grab the lid here, kind of hot, so I'm going to put that right in there.
Mark,
okay.
I mean,
Okay.
look at all the mess coming out of the food. It's dripping the oil, the fat. It's horrible.
Okay. Oh, boy. How about you pull the same onion rings out of the Brio?
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, my gosh. Look at those. They look beautiful. Golden brown and crunchy, yet tender on the inside. And by the way, they don't look nearly as greasy, do they?
So let's have a look at these side by side, okay? Because the calorie information is pretty dramatic. The deep fried onions have a whopping 580 calories, while the onion rings in the NuWave Brio have only 174 calories.
It really is the best of both worlds. You can get the great taste and less calories all in one.
It's clear the NuWave Brio is the new way to make the fried foods you love at home.
It is fun to fry again, and the Brio does it healthier and faster than anything else out there that we've ever used.
Using the Brio air fryer is truly guilt-free frying.
It's crazy to think that the average person consumes over 70 pounds of fat and oils each year. 70 pounds.
Now you can take the first step in stopping the cycle of calorie overload by getting the NuWave Brio.
Dr. Joseph Colella is an internationally recognized weight loss and robotic bariatric surgeon.
He has published dozens of professional articles and is the author of a new book called The Appetite Solution.
So what is it about fried food that's really doing the damage to us?
Well, it's the high fat content that generates the damage, the inflammatory mediators. They're chemicals that actually injure your cells, injure the lining of your arteries, and they cause damage internally, damage you don't even know about, even if you're thin. And the damage is leading to cancers, it's leading to vascular disease, it's leading to obesity, it's leading to type 2 diabetes and hypertension.
Right.
And we need to stop that. This is an example of a cutout section of a blood vessel. Over time, when these chemicals, they damage the lining of the blood vessel, causing this buildup of cholesterol plaque. Eventually that buildup blocks the artery itself. And you can see what it looks like in many, many people. Now, believe it or not, it takes about this level of blockage before you start to have symptoms.
Okay.
Very, very uncommon that you get symptoms before a major event happens.
Wow.
The symptoms usually are the major event. What we want to get people to do is make a change with the Brio. Use the Brio to get the foods that you like the taste of made in a healthier way.
Right.
If you can start there, you're on the way. You're ahead of almost everybody else.
Laura, fried food tastes so good, but when you have to deal with this kind of mess, it's not so enjoyable.
I agree. That's fried food the old-fashioned way. The NuWave Brio air fryer brings cooking to the 21st century. Not only does the NuWave Brio cut calories and terrible saturated fat from fried food, thanks to faster cooking, we can make better choices. These sweet potato chips were done in only 6 to 8 minutes. Compare that to a store-bought potato chip.
I used to go out and order wings all the time, but now they go from the freezer to the table in only 16 minutes, Laura. The 3-quart NuWave Brio makes enough for everybody. Watch this. You want to talk about feeding an army? This is the kind of wing pile you need for your next party. It's game time.
And no hot oil, no mess. They look perfect and make plenty.
They sure do.
Now you can start living a healthier lifestyle and you don't have to do a thing. Just cook with the NuWave Brio.
The Brio air fryer is so much easier to use. I can just put the food in, set the timer, and walk away, and I know that it is a perfectly healthy alternative to fried foods.
It changes the way we're eating, it changes the way we're cooking. You get to eat healthy and you don't have to sacrifice the foods that you love.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all from one appliance. For breakfast, look at this. We've got waffles, French toast sticks, bacon, hash browns.
How about I make a frittata? Look at this. I just pour in the vegetables and the egg. Then all I have to do is put the container in, set the temperature to 375, then set the time to 10 minutes, and I hit start.
The Brio starts cooking right away. 1,300 watts of power means that all of our meals are done in less time.
The Brio also gives you freedom. It shuts itself off when I'm done, so I don't have to worry about meals overcooking or burning. I trust the NuWave Brio to do all the work, and I come back to this. It is absolutely perfect. Take a look at this, and I know, look at the steam coming from that. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
That took 10 minutes.
It did. It's hot, it's perfect, it's steamy, it's exactly how you want breakfast.
I gotta try this.
Now you can also start your day off right, just like Mark is, with breakfast from the NuWave Brio. Now it's lunchtime with the NuWave Brio. Grilled cheese sandwiches, hot dogs, and check out our sliders. We made 8 of them with the Brio reversible cooking rack, so we can now cook layers of food.
That's right, and you know what? All of these are done in under 10 minutes. You can't beat that.
No, they can't. Parents, listen up. Kids love a hot meal for lunch, but they don't like the wait. And as we all know, there isn't usually much time.
Exactly.
With the Brio, it's fast and easy.
Exactly. Now, I got rid of the top rack there, and I'm going to get the ones that are cooking on the bottom at the exact same time. Guys, look at this. Lunch ready in under 10 minutes, and we really didn't have to do a lot of work.
Plus, the NuWave is serious about safety, so the Brio has several features that make sure it's safe for every member of the family.
And since NuWave is also a leader in healthy cooking, I want you to watch this really close. The fat and oil drips away from the food, so you get this in the bottom of the pan instead of your diet.
I don't want to eat burgers made in anything but the NuWave Brio.
Okay, let's move on to dinner time.
Here we're cooking some chicken breasts, but we wanted to dress these up for you, so we're finishing them off with some fruit salsa.
We sure are. But the NuWave Brio also has a smart auto pause feature. This is fantastic. When you pull the basket out, the unit stops cooking. It actually pauses. Now watch. You can add whatever you need to your recipe. You can take it away. You can do anything you have to do. And when you're all done, you simply take the basket, insert it back into the machine, and here's the best part. The Brio picks up right where it left off.
The machine will not operate unless the basket is in. Just another safety feature of the NuWave Brio. Only the NuWave Brio lets you make every meal of the day, from breakfast to lunch, appetizers, and dinner, in less time with less work. You can do the exact same thing in your kitchen and get healthy, tasty food in no time.
We've all had that uh-oh moment when you get home at the end of the day and you've completely forgotten to take something out of the freezer, right? So now you gotta get pizza, you gotta hit a drive-thru, you gotta spend a bunch of money. Guys, I want you to watch this, okay? First thing I did was I preheated my Brio. If you're gonna roast, broil, or bake, always preheat. If you're gonna air fry, just touch and go. So I'm all preheated and I'm ready to go. Because I had my preheat, I get my sizzle. And boy, that's what any grill guy wants, is some sizzle. Push the button, walk away. How cool is that? And 12 minutes later, you heard that right, 12 minutes later, from frozen to holy moly, just like that. 12 minutes from the freezer. So could you imagine never having to defrost another piece of chicken, steak, pork chop ever again?
I gotta try it. My husband would love that.
I love it, love it, love it.
I had a piece of steak that was so juicy and it was completely frozen. I couldn't believe that it came from a frozen piece of steak.
I mean, I was blown away. The steak was just mouth-watering.
You can just walk away. You don't have to worry about turning it off. You don't have to clip it, constantly stir it, or splattering it all over your clothes.
I can do chores and come back and have a complete meal.
You don't need the chef coat, you don't need the big degree. You can create 5-star restaurant quality meals. So do me a favor, hit that with just a little more spice there. We're gonna pop that in. I got a beautiful pork loin roast in my grill pan, just like that. And that really is it. 25 minutes later, and check this out. You have a beautiful, gorgeous, ready to impress your friends and family pork roast. Look at that. It's so tender, it's so juicy, it's so gorgeous. So guys, whether it's French fries, whether it's jalapeno poppers, a cheesecake, or a pork loin, the Brio is gonna cook it like a champ.
That was delicious.
Let's talk crab cakes, one of my favorites. I've got 4 on top, 4 on the bottom. Everything cooks evenly because of the air circulation. Touch and go, guys, that literally is it. And 8 minutes later, look what you're gonna have. I love the even browning. I love how it cooks it perfectly top and bottom.
A lot of times the ovens don't hold the temperature, but the digital technology holds the temperature. So I know whatever comes out, it's going to taste fantastic.
Spending time on recipes and pans and pots and measurements, I don't have time for that. So the NuWave definitely gives me a better option.
It's so diverse that you can do whatever, and that's what I love about it.
It's revolutionary, it's simple, and it's easy, which is what I'm looking for.
The NuWave Brio is built to last. With the NuWave cooking technology inside, it's sure to make all your meals faster and healthier. It's the next generation in cooking, here and now.
Don't wait. Get your very own NuWave Brio today.
French fries, wings, onion rings, fried chicken. We love great tasting fried food. But who wants to deal with the mess and all the added fat and calories? Now you can have all the deep fried food you love without the oil. Introducing the revolutionary NuWave Brio digital air fryer. Now make crispy air fried French fries in just 8 minutes, crunchy onion rings in 10 minutes, and juicy homemade air fried chicken in only 25 minutes. All with no mess, no added oils, and up to 70% less fat and calories. But the Brio does a lot more. The optional preheat function makes grilling, searing, and broiling easy and fast, with perfect results each and every time. The energy-efficient yet powerful NuWave Brio uses 1,300 watts of power to create super cyclonic hot air, which circulates around the food. Air searing the outside, locking in the flavor and juices. The NuWave Brio cooks up to 50% faster while cutting unwanted fat and calories by up to 70%. So you can make virtually anything in one easy-to-use appliance right on your countertop. And when the Brio is done cooking, it shuts off automatically, so your food doesn't burn. Breakfast, lunch, after-school snacks, family dinner, even a poolside party are all part of why the NuWave Brio will quickly become your favorite cooking appliance. Why settle for inaccurate knobs and analog dials? Just guessing. The NuWave Brio is the only air fryer with precise temperature control. Simply use the digital touchscreen and cook from 100 degrees to 390 degrees in 5-degree increments. The Brio's 3-quart capacity can make meals for one or the whole family. And since it's dishwasher safe, cleanup is easy. Don't be fooled by imitators. The NuWave Brio digital air fryer is the undisputed leader. With features, technology, and value, no other air fryer comes close. So clear the clutter. The 6-in-1 NuWave Brio digital air fryer is the last cooking appliance you'll ever need.
When you've been working hard all day long, you don't want to have to slave over a hot stove. You don't want to waste all your money on fast food, gross takeout. To come home and use that Brio air fryer, you can cook a delicious, healthy meal in no time flat.
With a family of 5, it's incredibly easy and quick.
It's revolutionary, it's simple, and it's easy, which is what I'm looking for.
Bye-bye, microwave.
Hello, Brio.